Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to JJL-Gaming and welcome back to a brand new series on this channel. The Game of Thrones mod, probably the best mod ever made for CK2, maybe on par with the After the End mod, which I played on a previous series. Yes, we'll be playing this great mod, and if you guys have been watching this channel, you know that I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones. It is one of my favorite properties of recent years. I'm deep into the fan theories, and I've read all the books, all the main series books. I'm a big fan, and so that's why we're gonna play this mod. So just as a word of caution, this playthrough is gonna be full of spoilers, and I'm kind of assuming that you guys have at least seen the series. Whenever there's sort of a book-only character, or whenever something in the books is a little bit different, I will explain it to you, and I will also sort of summarize, where necessary, what the story was of the series, because I think I'm probably a little bit more familiar with it than many of you, or maybe not. I don't know. You guys are CK2 fans, and the Game of Thrones series was probably the most CK2 thing ever to come out on sort of a big budget program in the last few years. But enough talk. We are in the year of our Lord 8299. In the north, we have King Robb Stark, who lost his dad, who was beheaded by the evil boy king Joffrey Baratheon. After Joffrey Baratheon's own dad, King Robert Baratheon, died. And you guys might remember him from the series. He's the guy who says, "Fetch me the breastplate stretcher."
You heard the hand. The king's too fat for his armor. Go find the breastplate stretcher.
And the Dothraki on open field, Ned. Stuff like that. He's great. Joffrey, on the other hand, is his quote-unquote son. And, spoiler alert, he's not his son. And he is ruling the Iron Throne now. In the north, we have Robb Stark, who is trying to avenge his father. We're not going to be playing as him, but another bunch of spoilers is he dies in the infamous Red Wedding, which is probably one of the most historic sort of TV moments of the past decade or so. Where suddenly half of the main cast of the show dies. And then we have here in the west, we have Tyrion Lannister, who is now ruling, I think, as Hand of the King to his boy son. He is the father of Tyrion Lannister, who is the dwarf, Peter Dinklage, one of the main characters of the show. In the south, we have Mace Tyrell, and we'll be hearing more about him, even though we haven't heard much about him in the show. He's kind of played for a joke there. He is in the show. I can put up a picture here, but he's kind of played as a joke in the show. He's actually, to be honest, I was going to say he's more prominent in the books, but he really isn't. But his family is the Tyrells. They are probably the most powerful family on the continent. In the north we have the Vale. Lord Paramount Robert is the boy leader of the Vale, who also lost his dad, Jon Arryn, who was steward to Robert Baratheon, and that kicks off the whole plot of season 1 of Game of Thrones. Is that Jon Arryn, Robert Arryn's father, dies, and King Robert visits Ned Stark, Sean Bean, up here in the north, and asks him to be his Hand of the King, his sort of Grand Vizier, sort of helper. And Ned Stark moves south, and that starts the entire plot of the series. Then, of course, we have here on Dragonstone, we have Stannis Baratheon. You guys know about him, I think. He is the one true king. He is the younger brother of Robert. But we're not going to be playing as him either. We're going to be playing as a character who many of you, especially if you only watched the show once, you might not really remember this guy much, but I like him. He's kind of the most likable of the five kings in the War of the Five Kings, which is the name of the war that rages on throughout the series on Westeros. And it's this guy, Lord Paramount Renly of the Stormlands, we'll be playing as him. And I think I'm going to move up a month, actually. So I see he's not wearing his crown yet. Yeah, there we go. He's wearing his crown now. Spouse Marjorie Tyrell. This is the guy, I think he's most infamously known for his homosexual scenes with Loras Tyrell. Even though in the books it's sort of vaguely hinted at, in the show it's very, very, very obvious. That we're going to be playing as him, because I like him. I think would be a better king than Stannis, and I think he sort of epitomizes what Varys, the eunuch in the Iron Throne, says about power, is that power resides where men believe it resides. It's a magic trick, it's a farce, and people like Renly, people want him to be ruler, even though Stannis is higher up in the rank than him. People don't like Stannis, he's too harsh. So we're going to be playing as Renly Baratheon, yes. Oh yeah, I set up the rules here. Let me have a look at that real quick. And there we go. Yes, with the support of the Vessels of the Stormlands, and through the marriage to Mace Tyrell's daughter, Marjorie of the Reach. You guys know her. She's Natalie Dormer in the show. She marries Joffrey Baratheon and later Tommen Baratheon, but at the start of the series she's still married to me, Renly Baratheon. With her help, I've decided to enforce my claim on the Iron Throne against the Lannisters. But there is one more obstacle: my older brother, Stannis. I will be king. Yes. All right. Let's assemble our troops. Is Mace Tyrell already joining us? He is. Great. Okay, it's us and Mace Tyrell versus Stannis. You know, and he's a duke. He has a couple of fellow dukes helping him, but he is no match for us. Yeah, he's got Salador Saan, who you guys might remember from the show. He's the pirate guy, the Davos' friend. He's got Jeremy of Jittering Brook, Merrick Massey of Massey's Hook, and Sir Gilbert of Farring Cross. And here we go, Stannis Baratheon himself, who is, I think, so this balding head is, I think, book canon. In the show, he has hair, at least some hair, but in the books, I think he is bald. So this mod is fantastic. I mean, there's a lot of features to it. I'm not going to explain everything, but it's usually it picks the books over the show. So there might be some very small differences between what you guys are used to from the show, and I will point those out if I figure them out. But Stannis, he's joining us, and if you are aware of what happens to Renly in the show, if you remember that, because it was a while ago, it was in season 2 of the series, you know that things might not end well for me, even though on paper I should be easily able to beat my older brother. Here's our family tree. This is Robert Baratheon, who married. Oh, I guess that's not shown here, but he came to the throne because he wanted to free his wife Lyanna Stark from the clutches of the Targaryen dynasty, who is not around anymore, thanks to that rebellion. He's got some sons. He's got Joffrey. He's got Edric, who is a bastard. I'm struggling to think. I think he's not in this show. I think he's replaced by Gendry. I'm not quite sure. And he's got Myrcella and Tommen, who you guys probably know from the show. And those are his children, but not really, because really they are the children of Queen Cersei Lannister, probably the best actress in the show. I loved whenever she was on screen. I loved to hate her. And here he is, Jaime Lannister, the Kingslayer, who is held in captivity by King Robb, the Young Wolf, which is accurate to the show. We are somewhere in early season 2 of the show is where we're starting, but we're going to divert from the show pretty fast, so you don't need to remember the whole plot of the whole show, luckily. And we got, of course, Shireen, who has here disfigured by grayscale. She has one of the half of her face is grayscale. But let's not focus too much on those characters. Let's look at Renly himself and his court. We have Lady Paramount Marjorie. Then we have, I think, she's probably shown here. Sir Loras, of course, Loras Tyrell, who is my lover. Which is very explicit in the show, but not really in the books. It's kind of hinted at, although, you know, many characters joke about it, and it's probably true in the books as well. I mean, not probably, it is true. Then we got in our court. I don't know where she is. I think Brienne of Tart is in my court. Let's look her up, because that is one of the scenes. So I rewatched that whole series, sort of in preparation of this series, but also kind of because I hadn't seen it in a long time. I guess she's not here. I guess Tart. Okay. I guess she's not here. Where is she then? Oh, here she is. Brienne the maid. She on my court? Let's invite her. Higher tier. Alright. Oh, whatever. Oh, she's in the court of Robb Stark. Oh, I think that's true. I think I'm not quite sure where I started in the show. I think maybe we already had the duel where she was at. I'm not quite sure. Anyway. Yeah, we're gonna be talking a lot about the show, but also about this mod in particular, because it has a lot of specific features that are not in the base game that I think should be in the base game. For example, it has the fighter system, so you can sort of train to be a fighter, and you can increase your combat skill that way. It has a bunch of other traits like this, groomed, and a bunch more. Also leadership traits, and we will get around to it. But you can already see it with Stannis. He has 2 traits here that I think should definitely be in base game CK2. But they're not going to be added anytime soon. I think that's CK2 Plus that adds those. Anyway, I've been talking already for 10 minutes or so. We should get started. With the actual game. Let's do war focus, of course. Let's see, minor title, designated regent. I think we're gonna make Marjorie our designated regent if we can. Yeah, we can. Marjorie, she's a great character. I love her. Then we have we need a Castellan, oversee realm. That's fine, I think. Lady Paramount Marjorie, you can improve relations. That's fine. We will train troops in the Stormlands together with Sir Parman the Purple. I don't know him, but they all have also links to the wiki of Ice and Fire. So it's similar as in the base game. It's a really detailed mod. This. We have this guy who is a pretty terrible steward, Arston Selmy. He's, I guess, a family member of Barristan Selmy. Yeah, here he is. Barristan Selmy, Barristan the Bold, who I think is probably now in Pentos. Okay, he's not at the court of Daenerys Targaryen yet. But this dynasty, the Selmy dynasty, the Barristan Selmy is probably the most famous warrior who is still alive. You can see from his combat skill, which is quite high, that he is great, although he's a bit old. So that loses him some, and he doesn't have any great weapons either. So there's better fighters than him. For example, Jaime Lannister is better, but during his heyday, he was the best. And then we have, I should pick an ambition, win the war, I guess. Make a friend, amass wealth. See our house rule the Iron Throne, and not just our house, me in particular. Win the war. Obtain a greater throne. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this one, but really, I don't want just my house on the Iron Throne. I want me, Renly, on the Iron Throne. Yeah, so the Iron Throne, that is, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna explain everything. You guys have probably all seen the show, or else you've been living under a rock. And if you haven't seen it, you're probably never gonna see it. So you don't mind, don't mind the spoilers, right? Let's gather our forces to deal with my brother, the Stannis Baratheon. We haven't offered him a peach yet, which is something Renly does in the books that I'm kind of sad is not in the show. He kind of puzzles Stannis by offering him like a peach. He's saying, oh, it's so sweet, you should try it sometimes, because Stannis is a really harsh man, right? Anyway, Lord Paramount Renly, I declare that my brother Robert left no trueborn issue of his body. The boy Joffrey, the boy Tommen, and the girl Myrcella, being abominations of incest between Cersei Lannister and Sir Jaime the Kingslayer. By right of birth and blood, I do lay claim on the Iron Throne. Let all true men declare their loyalty. Now we agree with you. These guys are definitely not the real sons of Robert Baratheon, the real children of Robert Baratheon. You can already tell by their hair, because the clue that Ned Stark reads in Season 1 is the seed is strong, meaning there's not a single Baratheon who has blonde hair. They all have black hair. And Stannis reads that. You can see it here in this family tree already. They all have black hair, every single one. And then his children, all 3 have blonde hair. So, the seed is strong. the Baratheon seed is strong. They should all have black hair if they're really Robert's children, and they don't have that, so they're not his children. Of course, I should have known. Yes. He argues that they look nothing like their father. He reveals that Cersei and Jaime Lannister have been carrying on an affair. He also claims to have seen proof of their illegitimacy in the flames. Alright. We agree with you, my brother. Our forces are gathering. We're going to ask our buddies, the Tyrells, to join us here. They're going to win us this war. They have a massive army. They're the family of my wife, who will be queen one day, I hope. Let's see. Let's see if we can swallow our homosexuality for a couple of nights to get her pregnant. Let's set the crown focus in Storm's End, indeed. Here we go, and then let's go. My bodyguard wants to have a place on the King's Guard. Yeah, you're a great fighter. 110 personal combat skill, Robbar Royce. That's fine. You have my consent. Let's have a look. What kind of guy this is, Robbar Royce. I'm gonna do that probably a lot. I kind of like it. Let's see. Robbar Royce, known as Robbar the Red, is a knight from House Royce. He's the second son of John Royce. Comely in a rough-hewn way. He has pale eyes. Good tourney warrior, skilled swordsman. Yeah. You can join my King's Guard. That's fine. You have my consent. Sir Aemon Kui wants to join my King's Guard as well. Nah. I command you to proceed with the betrothal. No, I don't want to do that. I might not make you my King's Guard, but if you don't want to get betrothed, then don't get betrothed, you know. I'm not going to force you to do it. Everybody please assemble. We're going to kick the ass of Stannis Baratheon. My lord, for some time I've been in an employ of Lord Argilac, but now I seek a better station. No, I'm not going to pay 40 gold for you, my man. Parley at Storm's End. What am I to do with this brother of mine? He refuses my peach, he refuses my castle, he even shunned my wedding. Yeah, so he, in reality, that's also in the show, I think, early season 2. Renly and Stannis, the two brothers, they have a meeting with each other. And Stannis says, okay, I give you one chance to surrender, my brother. And Renly says, come on, Stannis, I will give you Storm's End. I will deal with you, but I want to be king, and I have a much larger army than you, so, you know which way the wind is blowing, join my cause. And they can't figure it out. And I'm Renly Baratheon. I like my life, you know. I'm a gregarious guy. I'm likable, well groomed. People generally like this guy. While Stannis really is, he's an authoritative, ruthless guy. Very proud, very sort of bitter, but also very just, which is not what I am necessarily. And in the books, that's not really in the show, but in the books, Renly also is sort of a carbon copy of Robert, of the original king. He's a very strong, handsome warrior. He looks very much like Robert in his youth. So people are willing to follow him because of that, even though in the show he's just some guy. The whole of the realm denies his claim to the Iron Throne, and yet he will not see reason beyond his blind pride. Well, the Lannisters can wait until I've dealt with him. I hope your new god's a merciful one, brother. Yeah, Stannis, he converted to the Lord of Light. You know, in the show he burns a bunch of people. Renly is still, he's more pragmatic, you know. He knows, you know, we have to follow the gods of our kingdom. The rightful king is the one with the bigger army, yes. Negotiations will break down. And I could say, yeah, sure. I'm not going to do that. The rightful king is the one with the bigger army, my man. There we go. I did like a test run with this, and it turned out really well. We're going to actually make the main characters of the show our special interest characters. Oh, the Freys have moved out of the realm of the north. Let's make also Robb's mom, Catelyn Stark, a prime character. Let's make Jon Snow. Where is he? We can look him up like this, right? You're dead, and then here he is, Jon Snow. Let's make him a special character. Let's make Tywin a special character. Let's make Tyrion a special character. Jaime, Cersei. Let's make Oberyn Martell. Where is he? Oh, he's not here, I guess. Is he a brother? Oh, here he is, the Red Viper. Make him a special character. He fights a mountain. Let's make Olenna Tyrell a special character. She's the sort of the old sassy lady, old sassy Tyrell lady, who is sort of the most competent of the diplomats in in the whole world. And you know, it kind of looks like she is. You want to join my court, my good lady? No, I guess not. Okay, too bad. And let's not forget to make where is she? Oh, she's not here yet. Where is Daenerys Targaryen? Claimants. Daenerys, Khaleesi of the Great Grassy. Oh, she's still... okay, so Drogo already died. So she's already been reborn. She already has the 3 dragons. She's in Karth, I guess. Alright, we're gonna follow her as well. Loras Tyrell, yeah, you can join me on my side. My lover. That's completely fine. Should I lead in the front? Is that smart? He's an aggressive leader. We can have this guy lead the center, right? I don't need to do it. Renly is not that heroic, you know. There's a more clever way to do something. He will do it the clever way. Here we go. We're fighting. This is, I guess, Stannis' army. Yeah, Farron Cross army. I don't see Stannis himself there. I don't know where he is. Oh, he's still in Dragonstone. Okay, I guess he will join us later. But we have some reinforcements coming in. Hopefully they will be in time. If not, then, you know, the Tyrells are coming. They're gonna choo-choo all over all over Stannis. Alright, what are we gonna be? Spirited Charge will break any line. Dead men do not get to fight another day. No, we're not gonna be defensive. We're gonna be aggressive. Aggressive leader. Leads from the rear. He sure does. No, sorry. I'm not gonna make any homophobic jokes. Here we go. First major battle of my war against my brother, and I think we already will mostly win it. That's 11% already. Let's help these guys out. We have Loras, we have now this guy, Guyard Morgan. I don't know him. Let's intercept them there. Let's reassemble our armies. Okay, what's happening? Well, how are the other wars going so far? Robb is winning his war, the Brotherhood Rebellion. He has no other wars going on yet, because we, Stannis and me, still need to fight it out before I can go for the main war. Oh, here's Stannis' army. Let's go there. Let's go to Stannis' army. Okay, let's not attack through the mountains. Let's do it like this. Oh, my wife is pregnant. Great. That was quick. Excellent. The wall's under assault, and the Night's Watch is hard pressed to defend it. They have called all the lords of the realm to take up arms and aid them in defending the realm from dangers beyond the wall. Yeah, if you watch this show, a whole bunch of it takes place here at the wall. This is a massive. It's even 3D modeled, if you guys can see that. Yeah, it defends sort of the realm against the dangers up north. Then we have the wildlings who have united under a king, Mans Raider. And there's also, you know, some others with a capital O, also beyond the wall, who are much more dangerous even than Mans Raider. Yeah, we're gonna help them out. We won't do it anytime soon, but you know, if we ever want to be a good king, we need to help out our realm wherever we can, right? Okay, you guys can move here. Let's do some better maneuvering. All right, I think we're winning this battle. Yeah. The Battle of Storm's End. We helped out Storm's End. Now we're gonna move in with the army of Stannis himself. Should we? Yeah, we should lead it ourselves, right? Yeah. We're gonna fight our brother ourselves. We're not cowards. That's not smart of you, Stannis. What are you doing? Oh, you're even winning. Man, you're great. You're a great warrior, I guess. Not that it's gonna help you, because we outnumber you like by a massive amount. Here we go, my brother. We're gonna attack you here in a crow's nest. Hopefully, we will be able to duel you. That would be great. Prepare to die, Baratheon scum. Here we go. What is your dueling ability? Okay, it's better than mine. Maybe we shouldn't attack him. Get back, my lord. I'll handle this. As this guy. Oh, man, should we run? I mean, I think we should, because we might die otherwise. Let's run. I've gained the Craven trait. Okay, that's not good. It's not a good start of our campaign. Okay, also Stannis is an amazing commander because he is, I think, being helped by Melisandre, the priestess of the Lord of Light. Is helping him out. So he's really doing much better than he has any right to do. But we're still gonna beat him. Let's join him. Maybe we should have Loras Tyrell be the main commander and duel Stannis. Okay, we have most of our army now assembled. Let's move here. Khaleesi, the nearest Stormborn, has declared the Great Grass Sea Yunkish War of Emancipation. Okay, she's attacking Yunkai, same as in the show. Sodor, I will suffer a river crossing penalty. Okay, let's wait. Nah, let's not wait. It's a tiny army, right? We should be able to handle it. Mace, are you coming? Mr. Mace Tyrell? Yeah, you're joining me, I think. You're just not here yet. There we go, 73%. Okay. We're winning this war, definitely. He's fighting in the mountains. Okay, maybe we should wait for him to get out of there then. My wife doesn't seem very content at the moment. She wants more clothes, better shoes, and fine dresses. That's fine, my dear. I can't refuse you anything. I like being dressed well. You know, I'm groomed. And in the books, Renly looks like sort of an anime character. He's got like this bright green armor. He's way more. The show really sort of toned down on that. It looks a bit more realistic in the show, but in the books, the guys all look like really ridiculous. So Renly is part of that. You can have some new clothes. You know, we're fighting a war, but whatever. Not too bad. I'm Craven. Maybe I should have fought him. Maybe I should have. Oh well. Donald Swan wants to get married. Marriage, please. Marriage, please, my man. Mace, are you joining me? Mace the Ace. Here he comes. This guy wants to marry Parman the Purple, my Master of Arms. I kind of want you to join my Kingsguard. So I will not give you permission. On the other hand, I'm likable, right? Sure, man. Go ahead. There's a big army coming here. 100 galleys. Let's see. We are in the mountains here, so we should be fine. Let's intercept this little army here. Ah, he moved out of the mountains. Great. Where's this river crossing? Griffin's Roost, Stone Helm, Crow's Nest. Okay, so we should go like this. Walk all the way around. Come on, Lars. Beric Dondarrion accepted King Joffrey of the Iron Throne's peace offer. Okay. Beric Dondarrion was captured by Joffrey. This is the guy who resurrects like 6 times in the show. He fights the Hound and loses, but then he is resurrected immediately after that. He was, I guess, captured by Joffrey, so he won that war. That's good for you, I guess, Joffrey. Hey, Mace the Ace is besieging Dragonstone. Very nice, my man. This is Mace himself, right? Yeah, Lord Paramount Mace of the Reach is personally leading this unit. Good going. If he captures that, we have instantly won the war. You burned, Stannis? What happened? Did Melisandre burn you? Where is she? Oh, Davos. We should make Davos a special character. He's great. Davos the Onion Knight. Jade Blackberry. Shireen Baratheon. Yeah. There's Melisandre. Here she is. This is Carice van Houten in the show. She is the priest of Ashai. She's only 26 here. I think in the show it's implied she's way older than that. And sort of keeps herself young through magic. Boris. I'm gonna name our first son Boris? No. Let's name him just Robert, right? Robert Baratheon II. That makes sense, I think. My beloved Marjorie has given me the heir I've been seeking. My line shall rule. Great. I will now play as Lord Robert of the Stormlands. Great. I think in this mod you can immediately raise him. Yeah. Great. There's a bunch of other cool features with children in this mod. You can make him you can take him on as a squire, and then make him a knight once he is grown up. Forced to train we can do. We can force him to become a better fighter, even though Renly himself is not that great a fighter. So we might have to sort of make our lover. Where is he? Loras, his guardian. Let's see. Because if you look at his traits, you see he's a formidable fighter. So that's the top tier. So there's like 4 little dots, and there's only four ranks. So this guy has a plus 80 personal combat skill. So he's one of the best fighters in the whole of Westeros. I think Jaime Lannister is a bit better. But I think that's basically it with regards to fighters. He's got chest pains even. So if he loses that, then he's at 150 personal combat skill. You have the Mountain is also in here. Gregor Clegane. He's also pretty great. Fire Sword added to the treasury of Lord Joffrey. Okay. I guess that's Beric Dondarrion's sword. Your acquaintance, Sansa Stark, was beheaded on the order of King Joffrey of the Iron Throne. Oh my god. We're already deviating from the books massively. Robb's not gonna like this. Although I guess Robb is already dead. Died in personal combat. Oh, we missed that. Oh, okay. Jesus. Okay, so Sansa was beheaded on the 21st 12th moon, 3 days ago by King Joffrey. And then Robb Stark was killed in personal combat by Ralph Stonehouse. This guy. Oh, he's an Ironborn. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Because in the show, the Ironborn attack Winterfell. They just sort of take advantage of the situation to grab Winterfell. And Theon, he grabs Winterfell, and after that he's captured by Ramsay Bolton. And there's a bunch of torture scenes in the show. But this guy is another Ironborn, who I guess was able to kill Robb Stark. I mean, I guess... Oh, he's a hero. What is that? Is that a trait? Hero? Okay, interesting. And he's a trained fighter, brave, and a commander. Fine. Heir to the Lordship of Stark. Okay, he's the man who killed Robb Stark. That's insane. Okay, which Starks are left then? That was quick. We're very quickly deviating from the books. Yeah, okay. So Jon is still left. He married Daisy Mormont. Who is that? Is that the... Oh, so that's not the annoying little girl. Mormont, it's a different one. We have Bran, who is now the king in the north. I guess he didn't move to the beyond the wall after all. He's still a crippled boy. We have Rickon of the north. 4-year-old kid. That's it basically. And Arya, who is missing in action. I think she is probably still alive, but she's elsewhere. Wow. Interesting happenings. Okay, let's keep an eye on that. But we have our own war to fight here in the Stormlands. There we go, 100%. Stannis, my man. You've lost, my brother. You've lost the war. When I played this game for the first time, there was a whole event chain where I could dodge that black shadow he sends after you. So the ghost that ends up murdering Renly Baratheon. You can dodge that one. But I guess maybe we defeated him too quickly, or we started in the wrong date. I don't know. But we defeated Stannis without having to resort to any black magic, any blood sacrifice. We defeated them the old-fashioned way by being more popular. So Stannis, I'm sorry, my man, but we're gonna enforce our demands. Lord Paramount Renly the Beautiful has declared Lord Paramount Renly the Beautiful's war for the Iron Throne on King Joffrey of the Iron Throne. Alright, I think on that note, we're gonna leave it. We're gonna fight Joffrey Baratheon in the next episode, and hopefully we will be able to grab the throne for ourselves in the next episode. And we will be able to continue the Baratheon line and restore the glory to our house. But let's see about that. I will see you guys next episode. Thanks for watching. And bye-bye.